Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Air United over here. We are currently in a Regency Council, so there's no war declarations for us. And I'm going to get a little itchy because our manpower is starting to climb. I mean, we have truces against some of the more meaningful people that we would war with anyway, but it's not going to last forever. Yeah, East Timor is now self-sustaining. Lovely. There's a little bit more land to do over here. Not a ton. We could grab Sumbawa, but I'm actually thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and move my guys over to the island over here, Papua. What's the development? Any higher development province? That's all wasteland over there. Okay, good. Exciting. Are they all ones? I guess so. But still, we'll go over there because we might be able to start another colonial nation. We want to start water as a colonial nation. Alright, we got earth, we got air, we got fire, we need water. And then if we get a fifth one, it'll be heart. But I'm not sure we're going to get a fifth colonial nation. There aren't that many rolling around. Available to build from scratch. Truce of the Mamluks is over. It would be lovely. Ming declared war against Ethiopia. That's actually kind of terrifying to have Ming show up over here and change some of the dynamics. Now, one of the things I have to remember with the colonialism CB is that the war goal is the capital, which isn't always going to be the most convenient to grab. And so there's always the some incentive. Mamluks is back to being great power to fabricating claims. The great power list is this one over here, right? We're 4th overall. Okay. They're pretty close, though. We're all pretty close. In fact, if we're the first to, like, embrace enlightenment, then the numbers might shift pretty quickly here. Although then shift back. We do have money for improvements. I can pay off another loan. I'm going to do that. Again, you don't save any interest by repaying loans early. You do pay all the interest off, but it means you don't forget to keep enough money, and then you don't have to, like, extend the loan and get another tick of interest and... what's the word? Inflation. Sure, Ethiopia. Wait, Mamluks? Oh, you're in 2 wars! Oh, alright. Morocco sowing dissent. See, very rude. I don't think it's going to matter, though. Age of Absolutism done soon. Whichever. Just push a button. I should have checked, but those things don't seem to make much of a difference. So Ethiopia for control over Gulf of Aden would again be nice. Mamluks because I kind of want to build a Suez just because. But it might be worth just waiting to redeclare on Morocco. Now, Morocco is still allied to France. I was able to take, like, all the territory I wanted to grab to unify things took up all of our war score. So I couldn't get them to break their alliance with France, which is unfortunate. But the good news is I could still do something like declare war on Tlemcen over here to fight both the Mamluks and Morocco. And we won't take huge chunks of either one of Mamluks or Morocco because they'll be not the primary target. We lost our conquistador, which is fine. We don't need a conquistador. Morocco, Tlemcen, and some other people who won't really change things. It might be best to declare war on the Mamluks first, actually. Has forced Trier to break their alliance with Austria. I see. Arakan declares war on Ethiopia. Everyone's declaring war. Well, I would love to jump in too, but I have a Regency Council, so I cannot. Collective breeding. I'm just going to make sure to maintain a claim. I think we've still got one on Barcelona. I'll put one on Aragon over here. Just to give us a few different war goal options so we don't have to march all the way to Paris. Ethiopia is going to have a bad time. France declared war on Austria. Well, there's not much Austria left, so I think that's going to be a good outing for France. Yeah, we'll do this. Their liberty desire is not going to be meaningful in the long run. Yeah, it's going to be a long way before we ever annex these guys. But we don't really need the Diplo relationship slot. I mean, let's take a quick look. Is there any chance someone else would want to ally us? Someone meaningful? I think the answer is mostly no. Interesting, we could... Hang on a sec. We could ally Austria and jump in on their war against France, probably, because I suspect they'd call us in. Because I think there's enough time for that. I might be wrong. But do we want to do that? I mean, we'd probably be able to fight them and slow down France. But no, we'll just save our manpower for our more meaningful war, and we wouldn't be able to take any territory. I will take the manpower hit. Oh, everyone wants access. Most likely, just by saying yes to like one of these guys, they'll have it. But one of the things I want to check is, and this will be relevant for various short wars. Okay, there you go. I want to say like where we might want to grab stuff. Brittany, who are you? What's your situation? Bohemia and Holland. So I mean, technically, I'd have an interest over there, but if anyone might be a good person to befriend. And Brittany considered 2 provinces to be the same interest. So, you want these 2, and I've sort of put my pin on them. So let's say I uncheck those. And check over here instead. So, you know, nice bit of distance. I think that could be useful. I don't know. Sure. We can't marry them or anything. I mean, if a war starts with them, we can always go and just, like, not jump in. Alright, we could be a jerk. That's fine. So, we're going to be fabricating claims up the sea here. On our way up to Suez, just so that we have them. It's going to be another thing. If there's a shared war, claims do make it a little bit easier for us to get a peace offer from by our ally that we like. No condottieri, because they're in a war. We can invest in new technology, which would give us an innovativeness boost. It would be military technology. It would be quite expensive to pursue. We do have a lot of points banked up here. We did recently lose a conquistador. Let's go ahead and roll a couple new leaders over here. In a place that don't have them. Ooh, you did not work out as well as I'd hoped. But we're going to do that anyway. Wait, am I colonizing over here and I don't have troops? Oh. Whoops. Oh, I missed that. There we go. That's going to be fine. Okay. Here's improved relations. That's with Brittany over there, which is fine and good and dandy. All right. We can't declare any wars. We got a whatever, a Regency Council. So we can make states. In particular, Algiers has 70 development. Which is probably going to be worth doing. Even though we don't have all of it, but we will at some point soon. We've got... It's going to be pretty expensive to finish coring this. And it's not Seville trade node, although it's pretty okay. And then we can build buildings and things. Yeah, I mean, almost certainly we're going to want to go for it, right? We're at our territory limit, if nothing else, so we're going to want to free up a little bit of space. We're ahead of time on admin, and we don't have the institution. Yeah, all right. Done. I was going to say, probably that doesn't include... Oh, no, that did get everything coring. Nice. Now, there might be, because of the high development of some of these provinces, some really good building potential over here. Because that hadn't been resorted. So the answer there is no. Yeah, okay. That's right. We unlocked the higher tier building. So these are not manufactories. These are the cheap buildings that build fast and a lot cheaper. I don't know where a break-even point is going to be for these. Let's say 0.4. Just arbitrarily. We did the math a while ago, at like a different time and different gains and things like that. I know I want to go ham on military buildings, but those are pretty high value. And I mean, money never stops being important. We are making over 100 a month right now, admittedly with all our maintenance down. We need to build more ships. Like, we need a little bit of everything. Yeah, I almost need to... The following objectives. Parliament, Emperor. I mean, we have an Emperor. Powerful subject? I don't know if we have powerful subject. Large capital we must have. High discipline, maybe. Great leader. I don't know. Control invasions. So once again, we could boost this to get innovativeness. But that would be really expensive. Yeah, okay. So Diplotech. We could get the next level for the Grand Shipyard, which we will want for force limit and things. Corrupt officials, trade range, trade efficiency. These are all very nice, but I think I'm going to be quite happy to go ahead and move up the trade ideas. The trade steering bonus will be nice. Yeah, this is all fine. Who do you have as a rival? I never checked. Oh, just one. All right, not terribly meaningful. I'm sorry, is France losing their war against Austria? What? I mean, you're in a war against a few people, including Ferrara. I did not expect... I mean, especially since they started it, and Austria is so small, but I mean, there's not much of an HRE, admittedly. If I click on you and then do this, Brandenburg's in on it too. Okay, yeah, France, you may have miscalculated. This is great for me. A more powerful Germany is actually better to, like, bulwark against the Ottomans as well, which, I mean, are my ally, but I don't want them running over the entire world. I love the fact that Theodore is still just here chilling. I mean, it's between the giant green blobs of Russia and Ottomans, and it's like, yeah, this is fine, man. It's like, I don't know why players think I'm a hard country to play. So, the level 8 forts, these are all places that have some forts, like the level 6 star forts already, so we could upgrade them to the next level. I don't know. I'm going to build some manpower buildings. Although, I guess there were still some good production buildings to go as well. Loses stability. Ah, damn it. Oh, right, and I never boosted my stability to +1 either. Okay, I'm going to do this. I want to get to the next government level and not delay it. We're definitely going to boost, yeah, all the way up to +1 here. Dang, man. Now, we can switch these things around. I think I'm going to go back to focusing on admin, because our air is going to be very weak admin-wise. We're basically done our Diplo ideas, and we're super good in a military situation right now, and our air is going to have a level 3 military. So yes, we're going to go back over here. Right now, we don't have much to spend on our admin, but except that we always do. We want to make more full states, and we're going to want to core some more stuff. You never have too much admin unless you're not conquering things, and I'm obviously going to be conquering things. So at any point, does it stop calling this Air Iberia? Actually, I don't think it's calling it Air Iberia now, because we do have the full connection. Aha! That feels good. I mean, it doesn't do much for, like, our name, although it's pretty big. It's still the tallest font in the world, which is nice. There are some more state ideas. I mean, we don't have the admin right now necessarily to do it, and those aren't necessarily the biggest states in the universe, although they ain't bad. I know we're going to want to state some things over here. How old am I? 11 years old. Okay, we'll be able to war soon. Flores, which we almost lost, has gone and become a thing. And actually, we can go, and we will go and do this. I'm going to recall one of my colonists. Here, you, because you're nearly done anyway. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let a day go by. All right. And send a colonist over here. That's 8 development as well. All right. You know what? I got so much money. I'm going to call you. And send a colonist here as well. Although... oh, we've got some dudes over here. Yes. Let's move you there. Excellent. Okay. I think we may get our water vassal after all. Portugal doing some war, imperialism, etc., etc. Wow, France moving through my land here. 100k troops. I mean, they've basically been ejected over here. I mean, oh, if we were ever going to go after France, now would be the time. That's a little awkward, Ottomans, that you would declare war on Austria now. That goes counter to my plans of making sure you don't blob out infinitely and also weakening France to the max. So, I mean, this war will probably peace out real soon now. Otherwise, France will just get stronger. So, military, armies. No more manpower. So we have more active troops than France, and we have actual manpower. Now, France is still going to have, like, a ton of crazy combat modifiers, but still. And if they keep walking around like this, they're just going to lose more and more and more manpower. Gain imperialism against things. We got casualties somewhere. Oh, these guys. These are the guys that were on a ship, and they've just landed, so they're fine. I'm just going to move one dude over here to balance it out. Don't really need this many dudes anyway, but it doesn't hurt us. We aren't at our force limit. Ooh, there we go. Self-sustaining over here. Yeah, Brittany. Will I take it? I mean, that's interesting. Our capital area is probably already working a fair bit, but not maybe as fast as we'd like. This wouldn't run for very long. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to do it. We're going to want this to expand as quickly as possible. Thanks, Brittany. Man, Morocco had our back for a long time for that. I mean, they're getting a lot of money, like 30 ducats a month. It's crazy. Yeah, sure. How old are we? 12. Still a few years before we can start some crap. I mean, unless someone pulled us into something, but... I'm sort of happy Ottomans didn't pull us into this war, because we would have had to say yes. I don't know what it would have meant overall. France is still going to be vulnerable. I suspect... What kind of alliances does France have? Right, Morocco. Oh, shit. Actually, this is perfect. Yeah, so we're going to move over here. What we'll probably do is we'll just stomp all over Morocco first. We got tons of forts for France to have a really bad time. Yeah, this sounds great. We'll move you there. I'll move you up to here. What else we got? What's the... There we go. Supply limit is 42. And you're away over here, which is also fine. We're going to get you to stand kind of over there. All right. And this army, I'm going to also move home. So yeah, that flipped over to fire, which is perfect. I'm going to get you to land over here. The few heavies that we do have... Actually, stay here. We could build a bunch. I don't think we're going to be able to challenge France's navy. Well, I guess we could look at their numbers specifically. What are we looking at? That's not navy. That's comparison of quality. 43 heavy ships. Yeah, no, we're just staying the hell out of the way. We could probably just mothball these guys, because clearly we're not doing anything with them at all. If we're going to do anything with money, it's probably build more light ships for our trade power. Really? You got attrition here? Maybe we want to keep you in Tlemcen for now, because we can't start right away. Oh, you know what? I'll just split you. Like that. And then you, I was sending there. We'll get you to park right over there. That's going to be fine. Although it doesn't interfere with some of the drilling possibilities, but I guess that's fine. I could drop our army maintenance at this point. We're not doing any rebel stomping. I mean, all the drilling armies are going to have full maintenance regardless. We'll do this, and that reminds me, we'll take another pass at the estates. We did it a while ago. Let's do this, boost your influence. We'd only get 50, and we've got tons, so we're going to leave it be for now. You're still kind of cranky because of a decision I made earlier to get the free ships, I think. What's our cap here? 1090. We just went into a new year. I mean, we've got this penalty, but it's offsetting this penalty consistently more. Hello, Age of Revolutions! I think we might go and take this military tech. Let's take a quick little look at what our situation is. Oh, we can start a golden age right now. It's 50 years. I guess we'll wait until it's war time. Although it's got the power discount. So yeah, 3-star general. Now, if we lose our general, I guess we would lose this. So, man, we might want to just hit this button right now. Goods produced. I mean, even when not at war, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to do it. We'll take the power cost discount. That's going to be okay. Which means we're now capped on military power. So, we're going to hit that button. Way ahead of time. We did get some more innovativeness, which is nice. And we've got the Royal Mortar. Boom. Okay. That's going to be all right. And put us in a really good situation when we do finally start this war. We're getting some attrition here because France is running through. You're there. We don't have, like, an extra general kicking around, so I can drill you. No. So that's fine. This is the war you're already in. You started this war a while ago. And you're losing. I mean, I have to say yes, because I gotta stay friendly with these guys. It's a little annoying over here. I'm gonna start increasing this. And the Ottomans should win that one. I'm going to move up here anyway with some of this stuff. One thing we should have done, actually, has been fabricating claims. Oh, vital interest. Fabricating claims on Ferrara. We can't do it at war, but just, I'm going to start building a spy network here just so I can keep sort of an eye on it. Mamluks as well. We're going to fabricate some claims. We've got this. Can I grab Ross over here? I think we should be able to, shouldn't we? Because of the coastal thing? Maybe not. What about this? Iska. Iska we have. Rashid. Okay. Damyat. Damyat. Boom. Done. We're going to stop building the spy network. Keep a diplomat available. Okay. Fac? Really? Fac? I didn't realize. Whoa! Oh shit, our army maintenance is all the way down. And we've got... Yes, we have things happening here. Let me go and grab one of our generals here. Move you over here. Yeah, I forgot that that would affect our colonial nation stuff and possibly cause things to break in horrible ways. Okay. We have tons of money. Okay. All the forts that we have that presumably I want to keep, I'm going to level you up to the last level of fort and be pleased with it. And undo you. These are not great provinces for manpower. I mean, we still want more, but we might just go and get some conscription centers going. And especially in places that have more than one slot, we'll do some of that. I mean, we did just spend a lot of money here, and now we're at war, which... But I think it's fine. We're going to stay here with you. It'd be nice to actually just drill, because there's nothing scary. You did damage the colony. And did that. Alright, we'll resend you. I just don't think we got there in time. These things happen. Do these two have the exact same name? That's funny. Those target allies, which we don't need to boost. I guess I'll bring you home. And with France, let's keep building up the spy network. Now, I don't know if wars, because we're sort of on the same side of a war. Not really. We're fighting the same person. It's probably fine. Yes, mercantilism. Thank you. Love that. The situation in Europe has gotten very confusing all of a sudden. Very confusing indeed. Royal marriage with Kilwall. We're going to keep this going. We have no plans to expand down there. I mean, we want the trade to keep leaving that trade node, but it'd be too much work to go and change anything. You are slowly getting better. Oh, Tyrant Overlord, we didn't make a decision. But yeah, between Tyrant Overlord and aggressive expansion going away, we'll be able to hit our targets just fine. We don't necessarily need all our forts up, but I think I will keep them up anyway, because there could be something crazy coming up somewhere. I don't really need to show the buildings in here, do I? There you go. Keep that list a little bit more trimmed, especially since this way we can see our hostile sieges kick in a little bit easier. You've been told to go home at war, which is fine. I mean, maybe we could still do something, maybe we can't. Maybe it's Maybelline. We're fabricating France. We keep fabricating against Castile, and, you know, give us some discounts and things. And I don't know if we've got any claims against Portugal. It'd be really nice if this pieced out. We're still behind on this war. I'm surprised that France and Austria haven't ended yet. May have been too short for them still, but I don't think that's the case anymore. All right. So I'm very happy because I was worried that the Ottomans were going to go and just crush and take a bunch of territory here for free. But it looks like the Ottomans might get weakened. And again, they're my war ally. Like, they're my ally, and I would like to maybe be able to call them in and things. Mostly it's like from a defensive sort of standpoint. I think one of the reasons someone like France hasn't declared war on us for a long time is because of the Ottomans. So we want them to be strong enough to defend us and potentially occasionally use as an attack, but we don't want them to blob like crazy. A stronger Austria does really good things for us, both in terms of France and the Ottomans. So as long as we don't lose much in this war, and so far we've lost nothing, except we're being attrition here because France is wandering around like a big poopy head, this is all looking very nice and comfortable for us. I'm going to go and no leader you. We're waiting for that guy to arrive here. All right, all good and hunky-dory. Got a bunch of points. We got enough admin we could consider getting a scholar again. Admin technology cost. It's like, does that even break even? I don't know. Probably, yes. The other thing to check is, what's the situation with Enlightenment? Well, I mean, we have no green bar yet. It is coming here very quickly because we're getting knowledge sharing from Brittany, so it's gonna kick in here soon, which will help spread it throughout more of our territory. It's gonna be a while before we are really in a comfortable tech position. We might cap out on more of these though and have to do something, but that's okay. As culture conversion cost discount from embracing Enlightenment is interesting. It's so late in the game that normally I guess culture conversion this late wouldn't be worthwhile. Are you getting rebels as well? Huh. But that does make it a little bit more reasonable. Now, whether or not we end up doing any culture conversion, we'll see. Mostly it's going to come down to a question of, like, well, how many points do we have to, like, spend? We have a lot of Nubian. 11%. That's, yeah, I was going to say, that's over here, right? Culture. Yeah, non-accepted culture, and it's... I think it's going to be worth spending on that. Although it delays our trade idea, but that's 11%. We're in a golden era, so that goes down. I guess we could wait until Enlightenment kicks in. Right, I started researching it because it was, like, relevant, but... yeah, we'll wait for Enlightenment, and then it will be worth converting that. There's still a while before it'll get here. But it might be spreading it in other places now. Yeah. Well, those are our neighbors, but it's present here. Great Britain attacking Norway. All right. Ooh, Hamburg. Wow. Does Denmark exist anymore? Well, Denmark is literally here. This is their entire country. This is not... because it's not, you know, Danish something something. It's just Denmark. I mean, I don't want Great Britain to get stronger, but if they waste their time attacking Norway, that's good for us. Oh, they do have some troops moving here. What I might want to do is get another set of troops over here. So this is flatland. This is at least... oh, this is also dryland. We don't get mountains until back here. So if they siege this out, we actually... They'd have a river crossing, which would be something. But I guess if we're going to defend anything, we actually might want to just be back here. And like that. And here I'm still kind of ready. Well, we don't need this many troops sitting around to do Morocco. So we'll bring you up as well. How old are we? I don't know how much time is passing. I'm doing a lot of pausing, of course, but not that much. And we're 13. God, it's going to be soon. All right, speed 4. Apparently we get attrition over here. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty harsh. The thing is, we might just be able to take these guys. I don't know how many more reinforcements are coming out of the fog here. So I'm a little leery about just jumping in on them. Now we have a much better general. No, that's quite a bit. And then you're coming in. It's annoying to have to walk around this wasteland. See, this is why we have to, this is why we have to take Morocco. We have a lot of power projection, which is nice. I was just thinking, oh, do we need to throw out an insult? Okay, this supply here is kind of crap. We could build a supply depot here. We haven't made use of this. Sure. It's a little bit of power, but it might be handy. Now, if they attack us here, this is drylands, so that would be kind of annoying. I don't suppose... Hold on. Can we separate peace? Yeah. We can just wipe peace out. Lovely. The Ottomans will be vaguely annoyed, but it's, we'll still have our truce. Our alliance. So yeah, we'll just wipe peace out over here. Sup, bro? Excellent. See you later. You can focus on beating up France and the Ottomans now. You don't have to pay any attention to me. Beating up France would be interesting. I don't know, like... Well, if they took territory, it'd probably be over here. It'd be funny if they, like, released something over here, but I don't think there's something... I don't know if Navarra exists anymore, that they could release it. So for here, really, we want to do this. I'll probably do something like leave a single infantry right here to just go and siege these provinces real quick. Gujarat. Man, people are going crazy. This is our final trade idea, right? Yes, we are going to go ahead and grab it. Caravan power. New policies. So +1 merchant as well. So policy-wise, let's see here. Is this only showing me the ones I don't have running? See, exchange of ideas. Yeah, we sort of maybe want to run right now. I think to do this, it just adds it, and it tells me, because I've got to cancel this one by right-clicking to remove it, and then we wouldn't be paying for an extra policy. The thing is... Is losing one admin so hard right now? So bad? I don't know. And honestly, more of these might be good to run at a slight cost. Since the institution hasn't spread, you know, admin's the only one where we have a lot of points for. Although, okay, let's consider. What could we get military-wise? Yeah, no, I think we'll just leave it there. It is interesting that we can get a trade boost in the military as well. But yeah, we'll just run this. And that'll be swell. Alright, so we still moved up over here, which is fine. We've got money. We're not capped on manpower. We're pretty high, though. We still got a camp over here, which, does it last for 2 years or something? That's 5 years worth. Yeah, okay, using this is really good, and we should do this more often. Well, it costs power points, so maybe not. Bring you up to the 6. And 32. That's full frontal combat width. Oh. You actually have too many cabs, but I guess that'll be okay. We'll do this anyway. Cannon-wise, We need, if they're building level 8 forts, we're going to need stacks of 25 cannons to get the full siege bonus. Plus, cannons do a lot of damage. But that being said, is that how we want to go? I mean, that spends our money, which we could use for more manpower buildings. Although we're kind of running out of good manpower buildings. You're being attritioned over here. I guess the force limit was higher there. Okay, let's just do this. You're going to be okay then? Yeah. With the leader, you're going to be fine. Okay. We could build more force limit build. I mean, just building more buildings will make sense. Double check the production. Yeah, see, this is still pretty good. And I'm going to suggest worthwhile. I don't remember if we still have a loan. I feel like we do have a second loan that didn't get paid off. Nope, we don't have any. Never mind. We want more ships. I mean, we want more everything. But that's the thing. If you end up accruing a bunch of stuff, and I keep seeing people with screenshots with, like, they've got 10,000 ducats just sitting around. It's like, no, spend that goddamn money. Do something with it. What are you doing just sitting on it? That's stupid. So we're not in a war. We would like to fabricate some claims over on Ferrara. And actually, Sardinia. In case you get pulled into a war, who are you allied with? Just Castile. Yeah, that would be really... But, so it doesn't matter. Like, the claims at this point are going to be important for getting our allies, who are like, if they start a war, so they're the primary person, and they peace out, we're going to want them to give us stuff, and that's the biggest thing that having the claims will help. Oh, I did get that extra merchant. That's true. There's still some external things we can do with it, but I think we can keep just sort of... Okay, all the trade is being pulled out over there. This seems like a good one. Transfer trade. I mean, there's not much trade happening here, but it will grow. We'll keep getting the influence. That's going to be fine. Keep piping it over here. I guess, actually, I say that. Hold on a sec. There's not enough trade being pulled out of here. Can I... How do I... Okay. Aladil Igdalen. If I tell you to go here instead. Al-Adil... Ah! Can't cancel you. That's annoying. Okay. I will try to remember to do that, which means I never will. But yeah. France, can we fabricate yet? Oh, we can. Good. So yeah, we'll just keep doing that. We'd sort of like this. I don't think we can fabricate on that stuff. We can't reach Navarra. I'll just, like, literally anything. I guess it's the Bahamas and everything overseas. Literally whatever is going to be fine. Okay, we got to put a cut in here. We've gone way over budget. So let's do that. We are close to being able to start some wars. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.